Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. It's another night session, can't you tell? My god, I got done 30 minutes earlier than usual, and it's just daytime. Well, that's going to end swiftly when I sit down in the chair. So, I'll see you there. What's on the draft menu tonight? Bacardi Gold Rum. This bottle costs $19. That's where we're at. I'm trying to cut back on spending. Usually I'd spend $25. Gotta have my 6th Coke Zero of the day. You guys want to know the story of these glasses? I met a girl at a bar that I live nearby at, and we ended up just leaving the bar with our drinks and glasses in hand and walking back to my apartment. Nothing happened, but still, epic story. Alright. I stole those, basically. I gave myself a 1.5 serving because I do have an injured thumb still, so I need to get through that. I'm just kidding, don't do that. That's not why I gave myself a 1.5 serving. I gave myself that because I want it. Okay, let's bring you back. Oh, God. For me, it's a Thursday. This past week, it hasn't been that great, mainly because of my thumb. Because of that, it's hard to play. It's hard for me to, play for my students, too, because I don't want to, strain myself. I have to play, really lightly, which is annoying. I mean, I always play lightly, except for when I injured my thumb, I guess. But it's been good. I've been reading a bit of some guitar instruction books that I go through, so it's nice to go through those. Blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. We play guitar here. I'm a guitarist and a guitar teacher. I mentioned that. Still accepting students. Sign up. Emails in the descript. What are we doing today? I'm going to try to work on the Morel Sonatina today because I haven't been able to work on it because of my thumb. I think I'm good enough now to where I can work with it, but I'm not going to push myself. I'm just going to, we're going to see what happens. And then, I don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to do a computer segment? We might. We might still just do a chair segment. I might just talk to you first. I mean, let's see if there are any comments to get into. I see that a lot of you are switching to the Ergo Play. One of my friends told me that I should have made an affiliate link for it. That's okay. I'm just happy that you guys are saving your backs. I'm happy that I'm saving mine too. I mentioned this in the last one. I purchased 3 items this past week. A hard drive, a microphone, and an Ergo Play. And I just got back from the UPS store a few hours ago. I returned all 3 of them. So that's good. So it's like I got the experience of opening up 3 things and then I didn't spend any money, which is kind of nice. Wow, how many microphones have I unboxed on this channel and then just returned? I think more than I haven't, because I've only unboxed 3 and I still have the Blue Yeti. That one works. It's not rattly. My god, what a terrible microphone. What was that? See, and the thing is, most people would unbox a microphone like that and they might not even realize that it's rattly, because it's who's handling their microphones? But from what I do here, because I handle my mic so much, any sort of rattling, if there's any metal on metal contact, you just hear it booming in the microphone. It's so annoying. There's no way for me to really fix it. God, audio is such a problem. It's such an issue. You guys remember I did that OBS thing where I played Dolphin Olympics? I'm not using OBS anymore because the audio... Here's what I did to film that OBS thing. I had tried twice before to do OBS, and first time there was clicking in the audio because the frequency, the rates were just different, so I fixed that. There was still clicking, but it was less, so I don't know what to do about that. So the Dolphin Olympics was my 3rd time filming with OBS, and I was just screw it. I'm just gonna do no audio, and I'm gonna record the audio separately on my other Mac. So I have $5,000 of recording to get this crappy Dolphin Olympics video. Because that's what I need, I guess. The Mac on its own doesn't work. To be a crappy YouTuber, you have to spend so much money. For my level of production, it's insane how much money one person has to spend for this. It's terrible. It's fulfilling. I'm glad I do it because I know so many of you know, and there's a cool community, a cool thriving community. But it takes a lot to keep the show going. My friends hate me because it's all I talk about. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, OBS. So the 3rd time, I just decided to record the audio separately, and I just clapped in the beginning and lined it up. But somehow at the end of a 12-minute video, the audio was just completely off. Even though in the beginning the audio was sync, but it just something is just stretched just a tiny bit, and it just it turns into freaking seconds by the end of the video, and it's this is not usable. What, did I record this in 2 different universes? Why am I experiencing this Einstein freaking time stretch? That's where we're at with that. I just can't use OBS. And you know what? What am I doing trying to up my production value? Who do I think I am? That's a problem that I have. I just start trying too hard sometimes. I just need to remind myself to not try so hard. So here we are, not trying hard. I guess this is turning into a chair portion. fine. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just kind of want to chill and talk before I play guitar. Are there any questions to get into? Perhaps I can answer a comment question. This is one I'd like to address, actually. So this is from my Ergo Play video. This is a comment from Stop Fear. Just wanted to say that while I like your overall video and definitely how you play... Ooh, you didn't have to say that, man. I appreciate that you like how I play. That must have been a good video, because you wouldn't say that on some of them. For some context, in this video, I was looking at This Is Classical Guitar's, like, different guitar support things they showcased, and I was, like, making fun of them because Ergo Play is the best thing. And why is it the best thing? Because it's the most recent thing that I own. I've also used the other guitar lifts. Like, I kind of know what I'm talking about. I do like Ergo Play the best. But I was making fun of some of the cheaper ones just because they are, like, kind of cheap. So he said, maybe there's no need to make too much sarcastic, snide remarks about the other guy's video. I mean, I don't think it serves you well, especially since in the case of the guy's video about the knee support, he has many viewers who like him regardless of whether he praises that support excessively or not. Does he praise it excessively? That's really funny if he does. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. When I make a video about anybody, I do have rules that I follow. And sometimes these rules get broken, but they generally are. I try to not be mean-spirited in any way. Now, that being said, if I look back on some of my video thumbnails and titles, I feel like some of them, like if mean-spirited's over here and like really like good-hearted, like I try to stay here. They sometimes get like over there, and it's good to be reminded because it's like I don't want to be over here. Like nobody wants that, or maybe some people do, but I don't want them to want that from me. I don't want anything to do with people that want that. I want people that are generally good-hearted, like a little mischief, but you know, it's all in good fun. So it's good to be reminded of that sometimes, and I will defend myself there. I don't think I said anything like bad against him. I was more just commenting on the guitar supports, and if I said something that like seemed like against him, it was just because he was acting as sort of like a neutral reviewer, which is good. But if you're being a neutral reviewer and you're like using the product and like trying to showcase it, and there's something that I would consider a flaw and you're like using it and like fumbling with it, then it's like kind of funny, right? So that's like something that I would look at. I never try to be mean-spirited. I love This Is Classical Guitar. I always send my students there when I'm teaching a piece that's in his like catalog. I'm like, look at that, see what he's doing with his thumb there? That's what you're gonna do. See, that's good stuff right there. So I like his videos. He's a good guy. I worry about that stuff sometimes, and I think you'll find if you actually have an issue with something, like especially if you feel that I'm being mean-spirited, if you let me know, I'm pretty open to that sort of thing, and I'll be pretty receptive to it, and I'll listen to you. I'm not like a comedian where I'm like, I don't apologize for anything. No. I think people's feelings are incredibly important. I think feelings are like one of the most important things ever. That's like one of the things we should be protecting over all things. I certainly don't try to be a mean guy. I'm sorry it came across that way. I appreciate you still complimenting me regardless. That's cool. Yeah, so you know, that's part of the fun here. I just kind of do and say whatever. I'm sure I've made mistakes, but I try to minimize it. Well, I guess I gotta play guitar soon. It's getting to be about that time. Man, it sucks when your thumb hurts. We're gonna get through it today, though. I think my thumb will feel better tomorrow morning. I've said that like 3 days in a row. I've been kind of skipping a lot of sessions because of my thumb, so more time has passed than you'd expect. Alright, well, I will see you at the piano bench. How long was that talking portion? Because I spent 30 minutes filming that. I guess I'll start with scales, and then I'm going to go into the Morel, and we'll see where we're at after that. I'll see you on the other side. It would be best if I stopped playing guitar now. Yeah, it would be best. So, I'm gonna play something for you. Let me bring you closer. You know, I'm finding that the Morel Sonatina Movement 3 ain't hurting me too bad, so I'm just gonna play that for you. Alright. are a couple errors in there. I had to restart it once, which, you know, that's never good. What are you doing with your life? Restarting your pieces. I want to perform that again because I, like, want to just play it again, but I think I'm gonna refrain for tonight. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. We're wrapping it up early tonight because my thumb hurts. My thumb is a little bit injured, and I didn't hurt it today. It's not like any more hurt. I tried to play the second movement, but that one, yeah, the pressure, I can feel it. But for that one, it's so light and like it doesn't really hurt my thumb, so I think we're good. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. I'll see you in the outro. Hey, well, you know, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and of course, if you want some guitar lessons, feel free to reach out to me about that. I have an etude waiting for you right now. I can already tell it's really gonna help with your playing, trust me. Hey, comment questions, feel free to leave them, but I try to answer them as much as I can. Today's wasn't really a question, but it was in the comment section, and it was worth addressing, so, you know, there you go. Alright, well, I hope you're having a good day, and remember to get up, get out, and go play. I'll see you another day.